Hello and welcome to Digital Zone channel. My name is Iris and today we will look how to make a wire fence in Blender. Fast and simple. So let's get started. Into an empty scene in Blender, we add a plane using the keyboard shortcut Shift A. We scale it to the desired size, and for easier handling, we can rotate it by 90 degrees. Using the Tab key or the top menu, we switch to Edit mode. At this point, it's necessary to divide the plane into smaller parts, and we do this by right-clicking on the selected plane and choosing the Subdivide option. The plane is automatically divided into 4 squares. However, that it's not enough. Luckily, a setting box appears down here, where we can adjust the subdivide. Using the number of cuts field, we set how many squares the plane should be divided into. There is no fixed number that would be ideal for wire fence. It entirely depends on how dense we want the fence to be. The more cuts we make, the smaller the spacing between the wires will be. I choose 30 cuts, and as we can see, the plane has been divided into lots of small squares. We will further adjust the squares, and that's why we need to switch here in the top menu from vertices to faces. Right-click on the selected plane again and choose the Poke Faces option. This will create a new center vertex in the middle of each face, with edges extending from it to the original vertices. The entire plane is now made up of a large number of small triangles, but that's not what we want. Therefore, we need to right-click on the selected plane once more and choose the Triangles to Quads option, which is a function that merges adjacent triangles into quadrilaterals. The plane is now made up of squares again, but this time they are positioned diagonally, which is exactly what we need. Now we only have the final step left. Select the plane again and use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl F, which opens the face context menu. F for face. In this menu, choose the wireframe option, which turns any model into just a skeleton. That is a new version of the original model made up only of its edges. And voila, we are done and have a wire fence. If this tutorial helped you and you learned something new, feel free to support me with a like, subscription or comment. If you want to support me financially, you can buy me a coffee on Buy Me a Coffee page. Link in the description below. It's all for today and I will see you next time in another video.